Wazee 897 Piedra Street, Orlando East. Nagalina Kinaneo, and I will be giving the announcements for today. We are currently in the season of Anpu, which started on the 23rd of April and is ending on the 23rd of May. The things that align us with the season of Anpu, Inyanga Kwedi is April, Ije Likapa Stone is Serpentine, Umbala Mala color is black, Intimbi is brass, Imeko is cassia, Amaka is camphor, Isifaka Sitari tree is date palm, Isilwane Dipolokolo animals is dog, jackal, wolf, and beetle. This is the African Royal Calendar, the book Umbulo reads from and it does Umpato. Please do get yourself a copy only for 200 rands. To find and follow us on our social media platforms, you can go on Instagram and Twitter at GEK_movement, on Facebook at GEK Movement, and on YouTube at Great Empire of Kemet. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. We are also available on Kemet Chat. To download it, you can go on the website at www.gekmovement.org. We are also available on Apple and Spotify podcast at Great Empire of Kemet. At the markets today, we have Booksman, they search, find, deliver. They're here to make sure that books are easy to find in the black economy at a reasonable price. This is one of their books, The Magic of Thinking Big, by David Schwartz, PhD. Booksman, brought to you by Undlovukazi from the Kingdom of Kev. We also have Mamfiso's herbal products. We have the Mamfiso's Cancer Bush. It cures headaches, arthritis, gout, and allergies. We have 50 grams for 100 rands and 25 grams for 50 rands. We also have Mamfiso's Rub. It cures back pain, swollen feet, corns, and warts. Brought to you by Undlovukazi Zulu from the Kingdom of Lut. We also have Truth Seekers. They specialize with ants from as reasonable as 20 rands. They also specialize in handbands. The Truth Seekers is brought to you by Ukehla Tabo from the Kingdom of Jehuti. They've also got this incense for the current season and the seasons to come. Prices are set based on the sizes of the incense. This is the incense for the season. This is the camphor. You can use it by crushing it and sprinkling on top of impepo for the smell. You can also use camphor to cure flu, so you pour in water and you drink if alternative flu. We also have ants and things brought to you by Undlovukazi Ketwa from the Kingdom of Asa. Undlovukazi specializes in handbands, waistbands, rings, and etc. And then we also have the fruits brought to you by me from the Kingdom of Oset. So the fruits are, we have the combo of 1 banana, 1 pear, and 1 orange for only 10 rands. And then one separate. We also have As Above, So Below by Undlovukazi Slindile from the Kingdom of Oset. She specializes in crochet, clothing, and accessories. And then we also have Natural Hair Products by Undlovukazi Pamela from the Kingdom of Anpu. The natural hair products are effective within 3 to 4 days. Expect to see progress in your hair between 3 and 4 days. The natural hair products prevent hair breakage and enhance hair volume. We also have women's hibiscus tea, Yagogo Nkanyezi, only for 150 rands. We also have the blue lotus tea by the Great Empire of Kemet, only for 200 rands. We also have, lotus tea only for 200 rands. And then we have the Great Empire of Kemet, my home t-shirt. This is the color Anpu black, so it's Great Empire of Kemet, my home, only for 200 rands. And then we also have the Kemet African Royal Calendar. This is the wall calendar, only for 50 rands. Great Empire of Kemet wall calendar. We also have a school bag Anpu. It looks so cute. It was so cute when I'm going to school. So like Anpu umqapikazi school bag Anpu truth seekers. It's even in the color neck for the season of Anpu. There also are different colors for different seasons. Maybe Uasa. There's also the school bag for the green school bags are Asa. So as a school bag fairly little hand bag. So we can tell Anpu umqapikazi. And then on our website, for those of us who want to donate, you can click on the link. We would appreciate donations in all forms, even your talent. And then most importantly, for those of us who want to donate, in order for us to have lunch every Sunday and for the running of the GEK movement. And then we will be having a Kemet University of Truth. It will be launching soon. For more information, you can go on the socials. Anpu. 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 Kapigas. I will be reciting a poem called Vugadag. Vugadag. Stargazing, melanin suffering. Thoughts running through my mind. Probably and possibly there is a better way to change our attitude towards living as abantu abamnyama. Vuga daki. Vuga ebuthongweni. Buyela emathongeni. Bakulindile ekhaya. Buya daki. I may smile with you every now and then, bringing up the image of women. But that don't mean that everything is okay. A lot has to be changed about this generation. We need to find our true selves by being true to ourselves. We are more than what you see, and it takes patience and determination to realize that. We are clearly confused, living according to what we are not. Vuga daki, vuga muntu mnyama, buya daki, vuga muntu muntu. Your future depends on you. Anpu. Anpu.
I'll be giving you the topic for today. Today's topic is Anpu and forgiveness. Everything that we do will be judged, whether good or bad. Anpu is the conscience. He assists us to make right decisions. Every time you are doing something wrong, Anpu tells you. It then becomes up to you if you silence the voice that is in you or not. Even those that are in the spiritual world cannot escape Anpu. They still have to account for their actions, judgment, and etc. All of us, let it not find you on the wrong side.
Angwedi. Antu. Anomza. Azinzis. Avusamazulu. Anumtutun. Alole. Aimotep. Siyabonga ndodakazi. Kuthiwa practice makes perfect. So sifike la siyabonga. Into esemqoka umoya. Besikhona ukudonsa the right frequency. Siyafika la siyabonga. If bakhona basha siyabamukela kusekhaya ikhemiti. Ikhaya lawo wonke umuntu omnyama emhlabeni. Thokozani. Ngiyabongela nje ukuthi nina sisabelo senkulumo yanamhlanje. Namhlanje sikhuluma nge-atonement ngesikhathi sikamvikelikazi u-Anpu. Kuningi okusamele sixolise and kukhona abantu okumele baxolise thina. And nayo lento le it starts with an individual. We need to learn to forgive ourselves. The past is the past. Let us learn to accept that and move on. But you don't move on and go back and do exactly the same thing. You chart a new path for you to be able to demonstrate that you have learned from the past. So there's a lot of violation that happened. And the violation started with the arrival of settlers in South Africa. They caused so much commotion. Then they have the nerve to blame it on black violence. They call it Mfecane. Ihaba. Ayikho into efana nomfecane. When white people came here, they came to enslave us. And the only reason there was that migration and wars on the continent and even here is because these people were hunting us like animals. You hear about Ushaga, Elwa Nusbanbanu, you hear about Lenkosi Yagwa Zamini, Elwa Nusbanban. Ayikho yonke leyo nto leyo. Inkinga yaqala when these white people landed on our land. Then they raped Mama Bethu to produce this nation they call the Griqua people. The Griqua people are a combination between the Western people they were used to start commotion in our land. Why? Because they associated them. Therefore, their allegiance was no longer on the continent. Their allegiance was with their fathers. Which is why they saw nothing wrong to hunt us like animals. They have to ask for forgiveness. Because that is the first violation violated by our own people. Then Abelungu, they settled in the Cape Colony. They are looking for employment. Cheap labor. That is what you were hunted for. Cheap labor. To go and, work for free as a slave in Cape Town. In Cape Town, in future, kumeliwe. It delays beyond Cape Town. Because this is where was the entry of the enemy in our land. Not only Cape Town, there is Dalcoa Bay. the height of slavery at Alcoa Bay. This is where most of our people were shipped from. When we talk about slavery, we talk about Ghana, we talk about Nigeria, we talk about all those places. And yet it started all here. This is where it started. That's why the Greek people today have a nerve to say, you Bantus don't belong here. And then you trace that history from what they did in the past. They had no conscience again. It was easy for them to sell their own people for guns. They were used as terrorists, terrorizing the rest of the kingdoms in our country. Then they blame it to Mfekane. It was all about slavery. And again, kukhona amakhosi okumele axolise la ekhona, because they were part of this slavery right here in our country. It is written in history who were involved in selling their own people to the Europeans. They have to apologize. Wherever they are, we are reminding them. Anpu, even in the spiritual world, you cannot escape judgment. Because Anpu is waiting for you to accept your wrongs. Everything, every action that we do, which is why it's very important for us to take sound decisions. The decisions you make, usenyameni, zizobloka ngelinye ilanga. Uthi uyadlula uanpatha lamanyala bowenza lapha yini. So people don't have the conception of that because they regard themselves as flesh. You're not flesh. You are spirit. And the spirit is all subjected to that law of Ma'at. And then no one escapes without a pay. Banengabi amakhosi who took a decision ukuthi imali is better than my people. I will make millions by selling my own people so that I look good in the eyes of white people. White people can give me more guns and gunpowder for me to continue terrorizing my own people. Those are the people that have to pay. It doesn't matter how long it takes, they have to pay. And the most of Ubukona, somehow they were involved. They tell you about Umziligazi Gamashobhan. He was running away from Mushal. That's the story we all know. And yet it's false. He was running away from the Griquas as well as white people who wanted people to go and work in Cape Town. For 3 years, slaves. They went up. They engineer all these wars amongst us that are still holding us back even today. Because Amakosi will never accept ukuthi indlu yobukhosi yasekhaya was involved in this mess. And until that happens, I remember of an incident in Lekhaya. Kupendwe undabezitha kwathiwa undabezitha uyilokhu wayilokhu. Kune pressure from ebalungwini ngempi yensanga. Umuntu owasenza leso senzo azange vele. Kepha they appear when they are on the other side. They say to their children, go and ask for forgiveness, Ebukhosini. I I am the one who did this, which ended up being painted ilentuza inkosi. So you never escape. If you are involved in the destruction of black people, that thing will always be there for you until a generation that lives, here in our time, does lomkosi wokushweleza for you. Otherwise you will be forever tormented. Guard the decisions you make. The decisions you make, are they destructive or are they building? Don't be fooled by your ego and selfish interest. And think about it, this is where it ends. It doesn't end here. Somewhere. Kumele ungene kuthiwa hayi ubumdlwembe wena. Ubumdlwembe ngani? Le nto le bakuvezela ipicture yakho yonke. Angithi bawusigora la. Uzenza isigora amongst us. Kanti udelela umoya. Awuboni wena uyisiphutha tuphunga. Do you understand? You need to have emotional intelligence. You need to be able to use the Anpu principle to discern all the time. Stop making wrong decisions. Drive inyama. Izokonfront one of the days. Izokonfront abantu that betrayed the black people in the past. They still live with that guilt. It never goes away. You must never find yourself umdlwembe. We are just the same as the politicians. To hell, of course. That always reincarnates. You are here to fulfill what was never completed before. That is your role, which is why we encourage everybody. Find your purpose. Find your purpose and let that one live. Don't find yourself in a very destructive path. Huh? Every effort of rebuilding where now business, you come and destroy. The Greeks, that's what they did. They destroyed us, the Greeks. Yibo laba one now saying they want to separate Namabun and remove themselves from South Africa. But Itina, we don't belong here. Imagine how long that decision was taken. But isamile na namhlanje. Izukulwane zabo, izukulu zezukulu won't find peace until there's that atonement. Kufana namakhosi ethu. Yingakho benje namhlanje. Ubukhosi obuningi were involved with slavery. Ifact lesi ngasakhulumi ngayo. Ngoba manje when we are rebuilding a nation, we need to start where everything was messed up. And try and find and build harmony right there. If there's an atonement that has to be done, it has to be done. You can't escape that. We can't then all of a sudden, in 94, we are a new nation. How are we new? When we still have the scars of the past that have never been healed, which is why we still can't find our way moving forward. Tina sati ngo 94. Sikhuluma necontrolesa and some of the people in government, we said kumele kwenziwe umkhosi wokubika. Emakhosini kuyobikwa emadlozini ukuthi sesila manje. Oshaka, Otina, noBhambatha bashona bahamba la bakhothama imikhonto ibheke phezulu. Kumele siyolahla imikhonto. Foundation. You can't escape that. Because lo moya osaphethe umkhonto usaphila nanamhlanje. That spirit is still alive. I was listening to in one of the socials. Every matter committed in South Africa, 1 or 2 people were not involved. Is that less? So kunengi namakhosi imikhonto ibheke phezulu. And the leyo, it won't be healed by politics. You have to go down. Shine edolo phansi. Kneel and ask for forgiveness on behalf of your own ancestors. Then we will find healing again as black people. But as long as we are still hiding these things, there will never be peace amongst us. We will be butchering ourselves until the last man. And who benefits? The perpetrator. The perpetrator now has caused a problem. He's watching you and saying, hey, these are barbarians. Yes. Look at how they butcher each other. There's nobody who is born a killer. Nobody is born a killer. That is loitering all over around. Esukingena abantu. Umuntu aguquke emazi ukuthi awu lo muntu lo. Umuntu okhwethe kangaka. Wenze into that is so terrible. So now, the consciousness here, when it's no longer aligned with this vibrational frequency of Earth and the vibrational frequency of the sun and the moon, we are completely out of alignment. We need to bring ourselves, to alignment again. Remember, Guti, when you are born, your spirit is pure. That's why a little baby can still laugh. When you guys are amazed, what is the baby laughing with? And there is conversing. Why? Because it's still there. The consciousness is still there. But when they grow older, because of the socialization, nothing happens siyabafunza. Mfakele isithombe sika Jesu nje endlini. Bekelala ubona lo mlungu. Hey, you're indoctrinating your own child and give them a false image of the Creator. That you must all put, paintings or pictures of the sun and the moon in our walls, so that we are forever reminded that this is where we belong and nowhere else. This is where we source our power and nowhere else. So kusemqoka ke makhehla ukuthi unembeza ungawubulali. Don't kill your conscience. Ungawubulali, why? Because ufuna ukuimpressa. Kwaziwe kule strike ukuthi wena, hey, awushaya isibhamu nje unqa. Yadubula yonke into wena. Ucabanga ukuthi wena izophelela la. Ngeke. Uthiwa awukwazi ukuthatha umoya womuntu. You have no right to kill. You understand? So it means ukuthi akumelanga ungcolise umoya wakho ngokwenza leso senzo. Ngoba yiso lesenzo leso esizokwenza ukuthi kungakhoni ukuvulelwa isango nguAnpu. Remember, Anpu is the guardian. He controls the thoughts. You can't control the thoughts yourself because they don't emanate from you. They are from that Akashic records. Right? It means Uguti, a thought, a negative thought, when it comes, you silence the voice of Anpu inside. Violation. Right there, immediately you have violated. You are making your heart heavier. Right at that point. Because Anpu is there. Anpu will never be silent unless you are doing it intentionally to silence Anpu. I know, I hear there's something that tells me I shouldn't do this. But no, I need that mention. Fonele nkadi. Awuyoshaya umthembu lapha. Themba awe. Thola whatever you wanted. Cabanga ukuthi iphelele lapha. Ayiphelelanga lapha. You still have to account for that. Which is why okhokho bethu were forever guided by the principles of my aunt. They were recited at night and in the morning, so that they stay in alignment. You can't about the decisions you make on a daily basis. What decisions am I making? Are those decisions making harmony, or are those decisions destructive? You choose what you want to choose, because we have a choice. Yingakho sithi la emhlabeni akekho umahluleli. Can never be a judge of your deeds. Mawenza lokho kwenza ngiyabuka. Ukhona uJehuthi uzobeloba. The results of the scale. When your heart is weighed against the feather of my heart. Ilaphi indaba? So ilapho makhethe mina ukuthi ukwenza is very important. You know, you need to be always making the right decisions. Decisions that elevate your vibrational frequency. Not decisions and thoughts you harbor, thoughts that are negative, that immediately, because immediately there's a violation. You are choosing the wrong thought, there is a decrease in your vibrational frequency automatically. Therefore, you are no longer high. So, lapans. What happens again, my pants? All the negativity follows you. Because you attract what you hold in your thoughts. Whatever olokujule ngayo la ekhanda, this is what you attract. So please, I'm just, warning people ukuthi izinto ezenzeka, and I'm here also to remind those spirits, those souls that departed from earth after having violated us, wherever they are, they need to atone, because it can never be left unpunished. Otherwise, there can never be a balance in the scales of my aunt. My aunt says, don't forgive for the sake of forgiving. You forgive because somebody seeks forgiveness from you. You release them from that trauma they are feeling inside. They might fool you and act as if there's nothing wrong. Kepalendo numbers is very powerful and it can kill a person. Numbers can kill you. Where to know when you're all of a sudden on your own. A man's girl. Who's already hit. Anpu. A very night spark rubber. With the arm and all. Where's that man? Hey. So let's into school man has about Anpu. They are alive. They are being a lesson to this. you know. And forever, you see, the benefit of us following the philosophy of nature is that we are forever guided and forever be in alignment all the time. Because we are always in each and every station of the sun. As it, our planet moves around, we are reminded of a certain thing. The importance of harmonizing between the 12 energies. Because you are constructed by these 12 energies. You have all of them. Which is why last week I said, njengoba ku Anpu, uma kufika impi manje, ngiyaguqa ngiyaphahla ngibiza uSegment noSet. Ngithi bathatheni bafaka. I'm not waiting for isikhathi sikaSegment no Set. Mangisempini manje kumele ngiphahle manje ngithi nakho sebeqalile. Phezu kwabo. Hey, why? Because the memory pillar, it's alive. It's alive and it reminds us all the time. From manje kule ntuza, remember ukuthi siya ePlav. But before ePlav, angiza kuza uSegment. uSegment purifies. Upurify yonke into. Yingakho isikhathi esihle sizokhuluma ngayo kahle. I'm just linking it so that we understand all these stations that we all visit. Ukuthi each and every station has got its own purpose, which is why you need to find your own purpose. Based on these stations, ukuthi uzalwe nini wena? Ilanga belime kuphi when you were born? It's as simple as that. That's why people bangayinaki, because it's too simple. Kanti power indapho. Hey, abantu just ignore it. Just knowing me ukuthi ngizalwe ngo-August. They don't think on the thought. They don't go deep in understanding that station. Because the key is there. And the abantu who have found their stations and who understands them, ubona ngezenzo. Hey, lo muntu unje ukuthi. Hey, lo muntu osethi lo. Hey, lo muntu. Do you understand? Hey, and then into ukuthi ukuze siphilise lento sesibizana ngalawo magama. Noma sihlangana edrobheni. Oset? Sex? Business. Abantu won't understand what you are saying. But we understand that's a very deep level. Who am I communicating with? Business, And the land of market Uzanda. Business is not a bad. See, business is not a bad. Actually, business is what you are. Power. Business represents power. Why? Because the energy that was confined is released. So much. Hey, meaning what if you don't guide that energy, cassette is very destructive. Use that energy, Jemo Asa, uses Uset as stability to ascend to higher heights. Ungathike wena because uphethe amandla kaSet. Hayi ngiyangibulala. Ayiphethe nonke. Uphahlela nife nonke. Ayenzeki leyo. Hey, so it's very important ke ukuthi siz understand lezi zinto lezi ngoba njengoma art ibalance uma art balances. Remember we said we are in that age the age that is ruled by Ma'at. We are from a very destructive age. Pisces was ruled by Seth. That's why when the nonsense is there, nobody could have stopped it because it was time for that. Now it's time for remembering, putting together all the parts again so that it becomes a whole thing. So this is our role as descendants of great leaders, the civilizers of the world. You must be a generation that is befitting of their heritage. Bangathi mabebokwamuva bathi no Satan lo. It means reincarnated. Usihluphela emoyeni, usahlupha nalapha phansi. That's a terrible thing. Please avoid that. Make sure ukuthi by the time uhamba la thina besiphila nawe besikwazi. Kumele sikhulume nawe njengoba uCredo. Thina ubakhulelo sokhuluma ngaye until size sihambe naboze sinole ingane sizokhuluma ngobaCredo. Uyindlozi elihle. Ngoba lenze kahle once he was still alive. He was not a selfish person. If he was selfish ubaCredo, ngabe uhambela maybe a trillionaire. But he didn't care about that. Boya lapha kababa ubaba ordinary nje uzifakela ihiya lakhe yonke. Hawumntana and inhlonipho, which is why, for me, it's very difficult. Mengibona umuntu odelelayo. Because ubaCredo bongaba na 9 years. ubaCredo will give you irrespect that you deserve. I learned the respect from ubaCredo, and I would because ubeyibhali, because he knew irrespect is the door that opens so many things. If ungenanhlonipho, uyinonsense, uyazi umuntu mekecabanga athi it's a curse. It's a curse. Hey, so based on our decisions that we make on a daily basis, it really says ukuthi abantu mebecabanga bacabangani nawe. Everybody has got opinions about people and whatever. You can't stop that. But when I make sure that you promote harmony, you harmonize wherever you are. Because it's in their genes to be destructive. They can't help it. You can't help them. It's in their genes to be thieves. Ubeki 10 rand la. Kumele aphe window umpeki. I charge for this community. I don't know. It means it's compulsory, it's compulsive for them to be like that. And there are all those people always got a good age, no? Is beyond redemption. Its destructiveness is in their genes. You can't hurt them. So that's why you need to part ways with those people. Because you'll be forever. Look, the energy that I want in my presence is the energy that uplifts me. The energy, remember ukuthi sifunana. Angizwa ngawe ukuthi right namhlanje. Ngubambe emoyeni. I feel your spirit. Ungena nje kule generating ngithi awubuke. Ngoba sengikuzwile ugayiboza ungena nje la. So we don't need that. Sonke I benefit of I harmony siyayazi sonke. When there's harmony amongst us, there's magic. So why would you want to destroy that harmony and be intentional in destroying the harmony? So we must never find ourselves in that positions in life. You know, especially la singabantu abamnyama. Black people are challenged. You know, I'm making it 24/7. More, what's more of that? 48 something. Challenges beginning now. Especially Tina who are trying to revive this ancient knowledge system. People who are trying to reconnect people back to nature, they are challenged. Forever challenged, and we've accepted it. It's part of the journey. There are those people who are brought in life to test you, to test your resolve. Ukuthi maybe wena. Kuyofika umuntu nje akuphazamisa, so duba yonke into. Amakhehla athi you are not worthy. Do you understand? So it's very important ukuthi yonke into esiyenzayo, let us build. You know, because iningi labantu who are against the restoration of the African character, because bona they have already normalized the colonization by inkinga kithi. Because if you live by the rules of the Westerner, i-Westerner ayazi inhlonipho. I-Westerner doesn't have ubuntu. So you can't learn from a Westerner. Because mawenza izinto zabenu, nawe uzofana nabo ngezenzo. Ngoba umlungu doesn't like unity. Divide and rule all the time. And how many of us fell in that trap? How many of us have fell in that trap? U-alpafike ku-high. Uyanyova manje wenzani? Awungazongitshela hey. Usenkingeni. Inkinga enkulu because manje uzwa. Uma ukhethiwe nesabelo sento, usuke unikezwe ithuba ukuthi wenze kahle ngaleyo nto leyo. So if une chance, just like me, I was fortunate. I will never curse the day that I met Ubabkre. I will never curse that day. Why? Because unginikeza ukhanya. And I will forever be grateful to that spirit. Ukuthi ukukhanya kuvele ngalo muntu. If beke ngakho ngabe ngisasebumnyameni. Hayi namanje bese ke ngidevelopa ke ego. Kazwelibanza antsisa. Iyo kazwelibanza. Ngamtshela ngala khehla lela manje. Ila khehla Yesu ngumzwile whatever, but mina lokhu. Ayifuneki leyo. Ayifuneki leyo nto leyo. Shokuthi ubakho yikho ngithi mina. Whether you are still alive or not, I will always kneel in front of that person. Do you understand? Not even, physically I do it because this is what Umoya allows me to do. But ngumkhothamela ngokamoya. Mangibona nje ubabukredu umoya wami nje useklishe endaweni yenhlonipho. Because nisendaweni yomuntu that is special. Divineness. So, ukukhanya kwami kukhanyisela inhlwele zabantu. Ngokuhlonipha nje. Ukuhlonipha. La ukhanyiselwe khona ingakho kuthiwa ungasinyeli isihlahla. La uthola khona ama fruits. ungayiyeli leyo ndaba ngoba mase ulambile uzoyala. These are simple things ezikhulunywa okhokho bethu that thina namhlanje we think ukuthi do you understand? I can never come and now start challenging Ubab Craig. Mina have a better opinion. Ubab Craig ayiboni lento. Yes, ungifundisile but do you understand? Yini leyo nto leyo? Subunja. Ubunja lobo. Because manje wena so believer ukuthi ufikile la kumele ube khona. Therefore, ukuthi usuka kuphi is no longer important. I don't need such people in my company. Why? Because I am very loyal by nature and very respectful. Therefore, I expect everybody in my company to do the same, reciprocate. If you don't reciprocate, foot me I can't fake. Masinga resonate, asugana. So, ingakho imbangela yethu ukuthi sibe la. We are here to forever because umoya is in motion. So therefore, we are jiga. Uphezulu, uphansi. Uphezulu, uphansi. So we need to manage the process. Remember, in our journey of trying to unite black people, there will be those characters that come close to us. Do you understand? And they are not abana sabelo. Sithi abana sabelo because sibona ngezenzo zabo. Ukuthi azange kube nesabelo la. Umuntu lo beke fake right through. Because isabelo is another thing. Isabelo humbles you. For you to be able to know ukuthi I'm gifted, to be able to be enlightened, so that I'm able to enlighten the rest of the population. It's an honor. You don't take that thing for granted. So, we must never silence to Anpu. And we must always be vigilant. Not to go to sibuswe ego yetu. Our ego always rises. Yingakho kokobeti staff sabo was a representative of Set and Bebe Bambala on a daily basis on the left. Because you can't destroy Set. Set is a necessary force. The principle of entropy is a necessary force. But you must always remind yourself. Umtshela uSet meke fika la emqondweni. Uthi hayi Set ngiyabuza ukhona uthi manje ngithukeni wamuntu bahlala nayo indawo yakho. I'm not going to do that. Inkosi leyo umuntu onobuholi. Umuntu that doesn't understand naturally that principle. You fail. Akana sabelo sa anything. I'm telling you because that is the basic understanding of life. Uma ula emoyeni uyayithoba. Angeke ube sendaweni yomoya ukofa. Umoya nenyama sihlangani. So abantu abadriver inyama because thina sivusa umoya la. Asizovusa inyama. I'm not here to be a billionaire. I long had an opportunity to be a billionaire, but I chose this route. Ukuthi umoya yiwo shoda eAfrica. Let me dedicate my time to make sure ukuthi we restore the moya. That's what I'm doing here. I'm not here to scare people and tell them of a magical and mythical creature. Oh no, Minton doesn't mean any kotamela mina. This is what will happen to you. I'm not there. All of us, and I'm saying, Muti, I am no different from you. Siyafana sonke. So you must never look at me as a Messiah. I'm not a Messiah. One thing is I'm not somebody writes it. I'm a sinner who keeps on trying. Thomas. Siyafana make. Sonke sizama ukurebalansa. Lento yomoya. And I can never be arrogant and say, into lenzo yenza no ngwedwa. It can never happen. It can never happen. It's impossible. Yingakho sifuna genuine people abanesabelo like GK. Ungezi la uzochansa. I'm not sure. Awuthi ngizame melunga ngibuyela ngapha. La we don't deal with such people. La sidila nabantu who've made a choice. Ukuthi Africa, these people are my priority. There's nothing else. That's the choice that we made. And then abantu laba, they're so foolish because look, if you chase money, money never comes to you. Gijimisa umoya. Umoya uzo attract imali oyidingayo. Not the other way around, man. You stumble for, I want to be a millionaire. Very soon a million will be like 10,000. If it's pegged to the dollar is dying. So ungazongipostela imali mina. Hey mina ngifuna ukuphila. Hey man. Isidala leso. Philela umoya ubone ama-magic azoyenzeka in your life. Ungalokhu confuse uyi-hybrid. Ufuna imali, ufuna umoya. Uyini kahle kahle wena? You're confusing yourself nawe. So ma confuse wena, ungazosiconfuse la. Tina, here we labor for umoya. Because umoya will bring us the trillions we deserve. Once adlula nje kuyo yonke le ngasho mina ngathi si rich kabi. Inkinga yethu senza into yokugcina. Don't rush for material things, man. Rush for umoya. Khumbula umoya. Umoya will attract everything you want. Hey. And you will be forever content and happy. Nobody or nothing can replace the joy inside. Ungabeka ibillion la. Uthi khetha ijoy nokubulala umuntu. I take joy. Because that is everlasting. When I have joy, peace inside, I vibrate at a high frequency and attract everything in that frequency. Hey. Young people as lunge. There's so many challenges that we are faced with. And the mind is without us making an effort because amazos abukile. Hey, bayazama. Hey, if you believe now, very soon I'll be reporting the best news very soon. It's not cool that has happened. Not just magazine, but just magazine because he has the workings of Moya. Ukuthi istumbling block esingaka umoya nje wasincibilikisa. Because of your belief and in laboring for umoya, umoya knows your heart. Yonke into oyifisayo will be accomplished. Only if you have a heart that is clean. Develop the wisdom of the heart. Don't allow your heart to be inhabited by negative things. your heart, let your heart be inhabited by those positive thoughts. Because they say, this is what things the heart. Then it tells, but the heart, it has its own mind. It tells la, ukuthi wena ke tshela ke uJehuthi yaphimisele. But it starts here, in the heart. So if your heart is not pure, usenkingeni mafethu. Yiyo leyo way wala. Yabona sasikali. Siyoshaya abaningi. Siyoshaya abaningi lesasikali. Hey, because remember what you said last week, there is the physical heart and the spiritual heart. So it means you have both, the spiritual lamb and the physical lamb. The spiritual heart, the spiritual eye, yonke lento ikabili. So therefore, uma unyawuka, umele u-Anpu la. Ngoba you can't enter that zone without u-Anpu ebuka nje. Remember, u-Anpu is the conscience that lives within us. U-Anpu knows everything in your heart. Because who was there when you were making wrong decisions? When you decided to silence the voice of Anpu, deliberately and intentionally, so you can't escape u-Anpu. Okhokho bethu, they lived for the hereafter, right? Because they understood ukuthi body is the prison of the heart, of the spirit in Jana. Body is the prison of the spirit. Once wehlele kulo mzimba usejele, because we are no longer free. Yingakho okhokho bebethi uma umuntu eshona uyadela wena usunganeno, ngoba manje we are no longer going to be tormented by these things of the flesh. So uyokhululeka njengamanye amadlozi. Kudiphenda ke ngemsebenzi yakho ukuthi bosebenza kanjani. Thokozani mfethu. Ngayibamba lapho nje just kuthi engejeni. Uma bengikhuluma ihaba ningitshela. Uma bengikhuluma into engakho about the Greek words. Huh? Mele sibabuye ngendlela lapho. Abashana bethu the Greek words. Qiniso kahle kahle. Abashana bethu. Kepha kukhona usiko okumele lwenziwe lapha. Baqolise not only to us but to our parents abathwa. Because the Greek ones started invading their own mothers. Hey, they didn't care. As long as Boma Fadi Nabo was saying the melanin name. But you target. You are a target for you become an asset. Hey. Now let them slaves and other. This is how, hey, Namakose Yimako Gutiwa the other day, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Nifuga nombono Gutiwa. Kumele sipige konke. I think ukukhulunywa ngale nhlambululo esiwenza le. Etebe. Because inhlambululo yiyo addressa zonke lezi. So it's important ukuthi siyibike ngoba siyobika lapha. Uma seyenziwa the right way, it has to involve the whole nation. Do you understand? Kepha siyobika emakhosini kumveli incane nanokunomkhubulwane ukuthi sinonile and siredi ukulungisa leyo ndawo. But then the ultimate ritual has to be performed in the present. I'll make an example. Amangwane nabakwaZulu ayibhekani ngesoli right. Because of isenze senzakala mandulo. Do you understand? And the ubukhosi lapha eNatal amangwane noZulu. Semkhuluma manje ngezindlu ubuningi bazo. So uZulu noNgwane bebengahlangana kulungiswe lo moya owonakele. iNatal will certainly liberate South Africa. Wow. Just like cause nje lezi. Ibongo andamangwane zingakanani ke? Inqaba. Do you understand? Manje ke mawuhlanganise uZulu noNgwane and umoya usiphushela lapha. Asiyiphupho, asiyitheory. Siyayenza lento. Siyayenza lento. Siyayenza lento le. And manje umoya usibeka ezingeni la nathi besingacabanga ukuthi singafinyelela kuso ngalesikhathi. Kepha umoya sosibeke lapha. Silungisa leyo nkulumo manje. Do you understand? Umoya uvule inhliziyo zamangwane, wavula inhliziyo zangapha kwaZulu. Kwathiwa hayi mele nithunge bafana le. Manje siyayithunga sibhizi ngaleyo nto leyo makhayisha le elentuzeni inkulumo izogcwala ngoba izobe yongamelwe amakhosi namakhosikazi. Siyedebele. Siyayenza ndlovukazi. I-unity yomuntu omnyama is going to happen. Whether umdlwemba ufuni lokho okwenzakalani angakulunga. Kukhona lo this stupid ubani uMashele analyst. Akazi waya ngalo TV bathanda ukubhiza ilima nje. Hey man. Yazi umuntu angasabi ukukhuluma nje udoti TV. I don't believe in this black unity thing yakho. Ha! Ntomdala lo. Fake analyst. Yile midlwane esikhuluma ngayo le. Who don't see life without white people? Hey, is there belief? Is there belief? They've been trained. They've been colonized in challenge of God. Bayakula. Baloyiwe la ema-university. How does a black person analyze it like that? I don't believe in black unity. Ha! We are cooler like us. And the man, Jagger, he's all over TV. We say 405, say 403, SLPC, everywhere. Ukulumubuni manje peto sambatega.
That's why we must have our own channels.
Injalo say la. Remember Gucci, we are billionaires and trillionaires. So I eat into a spend nayo. Kepha manje akubelanga sijahe lapha. Silungiseni cha. Umoya uzosinikeza yonke into esifunayo. Because it belongs to us. Asikhulume ngento yase Europe. No. Hey, sithathe i-approach kaPutin. Breakfast. Before any other thing, entertain in our minds. There's life without a white person. And we think there'll be harmony without Laban. So when I'm also about James and Makai, and Poshabelu, the Slambis, Laban fell. Ulaban Janum Shap. Ulan is a movie, Laban fell in a balloon. How can you all development amakasi and whatever are just small inyana portion. Umhlaba wethu untouched. Hey, indaba yonke into is untouched. Ilinda abanikazi. Hey, hayi mina. Even negolide elifihlile. Base kuhlela abanikazi lithi. Uthi yakhuma one day janti. How? Hey, sewuthatha nje la. Mele kube njalo. Ngoba manje uma sihlanganisa lento umuntu omnyama, sibuyele ebukhosini bangempela. We are rich. We are not going to be governed by no thoughts in the constitution. Abuna constitution, yes, South Africa, that will rule us in our own places. Umthetho wesintu will be ruling there. Inkosi mayithe, hayi bantu bami, nilambile, hambani yokubhala. Awudiyela license yani. Listen here. Emkhabeni kabani? Mele uPitori uyapply. Itina injandi. Isangano wani. Noma mina labantu basangene la emakhaya. Amanzi. Wathola amanzi injandi bathayasa wakho. Hey!
Water pot.
Hey, sebeyafika. Manje-ke, mina-ke, yiyo-ke i-life that I see. Inkululeko yamampela kuyamlunga. Hey, and if it means ukuthi sibavalele for about 10 years. Ayangena endaweni yethu. Sizilungise thina. No visas in South Africa. Because I'm seeing this in Southern Kemet. No visas for white people for 50 years. She has no at that time. Since in German child. So that when we emerge, we emerge with so much power. The whole world can live without us.
Let's show them.
As Mama said, man. Hey, the whole world cannot live without the Africa. Yingakho bangafuni ukubhidliza lama Republicans, lama politicians. They know what you thought, lobo. UN articulated this in 1974. South Africa is crime against humanity. Our people come and preside over that theft because of their selfish interest. Manje iyafake leyo. You guys must be ready. You guys must be ready to run the country. Siyabaqosha vele. Abahambi. Hey, ningathike manje mase ilethusa. Bese nisinikeza mediocrity nje. Yikho wonke umuntu must be on top of their game. You polish now talent lab. Hey, because sizodinga ama products. I always say this. Sizodinga ama products kini. But they have to be best quality. Uzwa. Okwamanje yasithi kini. Asambeni siyothunyelana iba. So that we fight. Tina solola umoya. All we are saying ukuthi, prepare yourself to be industrialists. Zabantu abamnyama. Yonke everything that we consume we must produce ourselves. Whether it's clothing, whether it's food, shoes, everything that we consume has to be produced by us. Otherwise, so we see fake. but we still depend on their products. What foolishness is that? Huh? It means we will go and get them wherever they are in France. Oh, Pastor, please come. I'm sorry. That's what the Zimbabwe tried to do. I think I'm for a calling on the same sheet. But I asked the niggas in shower back. Niggas in the mind compensate. How? Who compensate about thoughts? So we must never find ourselves. Look, iqiniso nje ukuthi politicians abanamhlaba. Umhlaba wamakhosi. Wonke amakhosi bewevuka njengoba sivuke eNatal. Siyavuka. Lokho they must know siyavuka. We are no longer thinking they colonized niggas.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sivuka nge-autonomy. Hey, as an example, lapha kwaCele isigodi sakwaCele. Inkosi yalapha mele ifusekise yonke into yepolitiki la. So that they are in full control of umhlaba. Once inkosi controls umhlaba totally, nabantu bayo. Remember, umhlaba doesn't belong to the king. The king is just a custodian. Umhlaba belongs to all of us. Injalo. Mina umkuthi ngasho mina ngathi, I warn people, don't buy land. Hey, don't buy land because you'll be buying
stolen goods. The day
kune redress in South Africa. Sikubone ufakile imention yakho lapha. Huh? Wena wakhe imention ezweni labahlopha. Kirakile, hey, nifathi. Kirakile uma. Kimang hoshi yalfathile. You've lost. Because nobody has a right to sell stolen goods. So how does South Africa sell land when the land they sell it is stolen? Yeah. All of it, I would section. All of it. Every piece of land that is under the Republic of South Africa was stolen. Therefore, it can never be sold. Abezwe futhi laba say Europe, aba say London. Each town layer belongs to us. So Abbas prepare, let them prepare themselves. Ukuthi bazonyawa le Cape Town. The Cape Town is the capital of evil. Evilness still perpetrated even today. Racism is a Cape Town. It's so rife. Yingakho nje mele nje senzeni icebo ukuthi abodaki sambeni to occupy Cape Town. All of us are there. Yebo. Sibanyanyise athi. Especially iqiniso ukuthi hey, it's not your place. Asindawo yakho le. And the ndawo le it's Cape Town and Delcope. Kumele siyo cleaner. We need cleansing in Cape Town. Hey, because our murder started in Cape Town. When they mutilated people. Huh? Banquma ikhanda. Bahambe nalo kuShepstone uSomtsewu. Hayi nangu Nkosi uSibanibani simqedile. Somtsewu wathathe lelo khanda alifake kuJali thumele eLondon. to impress the queen. Remember, Shepstein didn't have the power to do as they please, which is why they renamed slavery as Infeqan. Because they didn't have the mandate from London to embark in slavery. Then he reported that they sent to London, Uguti, these niggers are restless. They are killing each other. Huh? And yet Yibo, who are maiming people, and the Griquas, these two, that combination, this is what started the violation of our human rights. So the Cape Town belongs to us, and the Cape Town must be returned to us. And the Cape Town is the cleaner of all this racist whiteness. Sizoyicleana vele ngoba sohlangana ezamakhosi 11 million people eNatal amakhosi sebekhomanda vele impi ukuthi hayi azishe bayiphaka impi akho mlungu ozosimela siyeza ende ibutho sizolakha hayi ibutho that is loyal to politicians. Ibutho that is loyal to black people. Hey, people who are ready and prepared to die from Yomnyama. How about the laba who are sent to go and maim people, American? About the battle living wage, you decided to spray them with guns. And nothing happened. I mean, I am a fool. I wanted to learn them.
6 more 12.
Can you call it enough? Hey, men expecting you, expecting me in news. The Bashaba Fufu gave us a baham. Ijalo Ketangoba Upshu, the Obo Abba Benza Git. It's something that can never be forgiven. And as long as Britain still in control, and as long as politicians are still loyal to the crown, that's a Britain. Angeke slow. And the only way that can destroy the republics is when the kings are demanding their land. There's no Republic of South Africa without land. Hey, I enjoy all these benefits because amakhosi athulile. But amakhosi avukile, akhona amakhosi avukile manje. Ayibona ukuthi yonke lento ihamba kahle. Kumele sime manje, simele yingakho they will take and put wishy-washy people to be kings. Akuna weak king that will bring us our dignity. Umuntu mbona nje bewo la. Ijalo. Umbona bewo utalo. Okay. Because mina ngithi amakhosi okumele asihole kulelo. Amakhosi empi. Amakhosi wa ready and prepared to die from Yomnyama. Oh, we don't want to reincarnate the Bishop Tutu. To lead us. Rainbow Nation, aye. Sidinga umuntu oziyahle ukuthi mawungamameli ngiyakujoja. Finish. Hey, amakhosi azokhipha nje isiqondiso ukuthi hey, kunje ngesikhathi esiso. Manje ngakwenzi lokho, this is what will happen. Engazo futhi inkosi ezitshela ukuthi diplomat, I'm a diplomat. Ngifundile ngobukhosi ngibuye eLondon, they trained me. Ha! We are trained in London to come and rule us. Usatoyile. Usatoyile. Thina sifuna ukubona ushayela isigubhu. Ugida uthwasa. Ube ingane ukorope. Sithi no bayigobe ego ke la. Lo muntu uzobusa kahle. Why? Because akasena ego. You can't accept the throne with the ego, never. Uzofika enkingeni, uzothengeka lula. Lo uzofika kuwe nemali. Uyakhona. Ngicela ukuma ngizwe nje engaging from mina. Comment or questions. Indlovukazi. Asilandi nithi. Azozidla. Azozidla. Uyabona inkinga ukuthi manje okhokho bathi asikwazi ukuyibisa lezi. Zozibeka. Yabona leyo. Kumele si prepare the terrain first. Sazi ukuthi mayebuya. Hayi sesine safe enkulu for le gold yaseLondon. Mobiyeza. Sizobashisa. Sizobaloya. Sizobaloya sibaphahlele senze yonke into ukuthi lento lapha kubo ibashise. Bese sibeqalile. Bayabusa some of the artifacts. Kancane kancane. It means ukuthi indlovukazi is unomkhubulwane unangenyawo. Yes. Unomkhubulwane is demanding justice. Uthi emlingweni hey wena ngokunikeza ithuba. Remember ukuthi these people were given only 2000 and something years. Right? For them to be here in this world. Akhulumi mina kushisayo. Yeah. 2000 is here now. That's why uzobona bashiswa ilanga. So, in nature izobanyabisa nje naturally. So what belongs to us yikho ngithi singajahi physical things. Asilungiseni lo moya. Lo moya uzotshela umuntu oseRussia uzobona uPutin aza la zothwasa wanje. Bese sibusa. Uzozo uPutin adaya ngelanga. Kuthiwa ngize la emangwaneni kunentaba kumele ngiyothwasa kuyo. Lethola leyo nto leyo. Siyabusa ke ngaleso sikhathi. Hey, so everything is like that. Thokoza ke.
Thokoza ke.
Nomkhubulwane. Nomkhubulwane. Nomkhubulwane.
Ngikhuluma ukugcwalisela nje kulento bowuyisho mina okwenzeka. Like bengikugcwalisela ngokuthi beka lento unomkhubulwane yenzile debe. Ama-flats test we-test ama-flats.
Hayi.
Bekathi nice bele so.
Thokoza ke. Thokoza.
Lento yenza lapha hayi bisisekile to kwenye extent inzima kabi. So hayi umkhulwane nje ngobusha ubathile.
Thokoza.
So hayi bisisekile so ngidanga akwanje.
Futhi ungathi lento niyoyenza. Ithi into siyo. Ngoba uzobukho. Thokoza. Articulate you Anpu. Ukhuluma iqiniso. Yonke into yabo. Umkhumbuze into okumele ni mention. ingane ekhuliswe anda kwesinye isibongo mase ke ekhulile seke sitholile isibongo sakhe sanempela kumele ayobonga kumele ubonge lamadlozi akhulisile ungathi wena manje ngoba sowutholile kini they are useless. Do you understand? It's very important leyo nto leyo. Hayi no mina kahle kahle hayi besasibonga. And bakhulisile la. And manje wena masowuthabatha leso sibongo. Kahle kahle usiko luthi before uyoyenzelwa umsebenzi ekhaya kini kumele uye lapha uhambisa imbuzo inkomo uyobabonga for ukukhulisa before uyohlatshelwa umsebenzi lekhaya. Yonke into iyabonga mafethu, yonke into iyabonga, encane enkulu yonke into iyabonga ngoba i-foundation yesintu leso inhlonipho wena ndlovukazi, inhlonipho futhi mawuhlonipha umoya emhlabeni ungaba bakubuke njengesithutha is-stupid bayeke bakubheke kanjalo because you know ukuthi that's your power. Uma uhlonipha ipower yakhe lapho igora zingakubona njengesilimi kanti hayi abazi ukuthi uyingozi kabi. Inhlonipho is key market. Without inhlonipho ne-character ngithi banenge ngabe la elokishini abantu nje ababothokile who are very talented but they lacked the character. You can have talent lakho but if awuna character udoti womuntu nobody would want to be next to you. Ugcine manje so frustrated netalent lakho uyoliphuza sikubone nje uvela unephuza face futhi ukanti face why so lapho yilabantu laba who were too proud and arrogant. I mean I'm talented therefore mele ngizwe bazwe ngami. We see them all over la. And abazi during their time bebeyigabisa kanjani uzomnceda uzomtshela wena unemali hayi ungakhulumi naye babothokile manje la itradi yiyo-ke lento leyisho ukuthi ungayigabisi ngento ophiwe yona. Bonga lento ophiwe yona ikhanyisela abanye abantu otherwise uzobothoka nale talent lakho because you lack the character to match your talent. Bangakanani abantu abayuza umsebenzi e-TV? No producer wants to work with you because uyinkinga. More than idiva ngazi uyini. Mawufika wena lokhu kumele wenze bese kufikela kithi. Thina we are struggling. Asinamali. Kepha imali iyeza kithi. Sithi kithi kuwe iza uzosincedisa uzoperforma eventini yethu. Hayi no mama nginiki 200,000. How? Siyakhe hayi man into yesithu la singafokona. Somthumela kuyithi. Do you understand? Izinto zethu zizolunga. Do you understand? Izinto zethu zizolunga. Sizokuignore as if azange ukuphile. Exist kithi. Ngoba uyasigabisela. Ngoba siyadinga ukuthi mongaba khona la. Nomoya uzohlangana kalula. But because of your bad character, we don't need you. thina sizoba nemali. Ngimtshela iqiniso lelo. Imali ngeke siyiswele. Njengoba manje sikunhlupheko. Oh, isakile phelayo le. Good times are coming. So when good times come, they mustn't find you on the wrong side. They must never find you on the wrong side. So khona uzosondela usigijimela ngoba uyabona ukuthi hayi sisiyaflow manje. Ha? Yakulo. Eh. Thina sabana uyabona la. Yiba abantu oqala emele bamabillionaires. Bonke labantu laba. Eh. Ngoba bahlupheke nathi kunzima kunjani? Example. Yazi Dovraz. Uzothola ukuthi kunegombi somewhere. You understand? Singathi sihamba wena uhamba esigangeni somewhere. Umhlamba uphuphe uthi uhamba ususalela jelela. Yena tshela mount. Bayigombi. Instant billionaire. Ayinto ugcina sihluphe. Ulokhu ushayela ithuba. Ngoba sisenkingeni. Sisenkingeni. You are not a visionary. You are myopic. You lack vision to see the future. Injalo Ndlovukazi. Manje izinto ongamelanga sizenze lezo. Italent lami nalo. Ngitalent mina. Italent lami ukhuluma hayi. No, purify. I purify the mind. If now, how, send cancel yonke labantu bamdina lapha. Sundays nje sengiya same thing. Ngise swimming pool lapha phezulu. Ngidla cognac. Because you umsebenzi engiyezo. What will happen to me? 2000 of God. Ngizogcina ngiyizeleze. Because mina decided ukuthi I'm more important than any other person. Therefore, mele ngcengwe. You are finished, Mawudala. Thina senza lento siyenzayo why? Because we can see. Yeah. We are giving the future today. That's why we do the work we do. Because we see the future being bright. Not as bleak as it is now. So we must always develop the eye of Heru. Ungabuka izinto, from la. Mele uyibuke ukuthi labantu laba njengoba benza kanje. Ufana nalabelungu labo abasenzayo. Into engichazile baya project. Bayasithunga ne. Abasifuna njalo. So make this story bathi, hey labantu laba if bebengaka last year. What happens next year? And the other year. And the other year. It's a worry for them. So you need to be like them. Ungabuka izinto la. Buka ukuthi labantu njengoba bayidlanzana kanga bayaphi. Are you going to be with them when they get there? Fana semangwaneni. Inkosi undaba ezinto ithembisile ukuthi izonikeza indawo. La siyoqala siyosungula khona i-community yethu. Last umlungu angeke angene khona. Siyofaka ibhoda in that city. Yonke into mele onomuntu omnyama, yonke into. Ufuna ukungitshela ukuthi siyohamba nemidlwembe lapha. Angeke bakone lokho. Do you understand? Abantu abasiyakha nabo lapha, abantu who are tried and tested. Ukuthi laba baziprovile. Ukuthi bayimele into omnyama. They are not driven by ego and material things. Yibo abantu esiyakha nabo le. And the layer I see but it's going to happen very soon. It's going to happen very soon. So now don't find yourself on the wrong side of history or on the wrong side of Anpu because of your selfish reasons. You decided to create a commotion and things and do you understand? Mina into endiyaziyo nje ukuthi angiphilisani nomdlwembe. Momdlwembe mina hayi. Angihambisani nawe. So sinethemba. Bakhona bebekhona la. Undaba ezitha esho. Sinendawo emangwaneni. Siyakha umsamo kaNomkhubulwane la. Emangwaneni. Manje lo msamo siyowakha nabantu who are pure. Abanesabelo. You can't build from zero nemidlwembe. Kumele mesakha lapha sazi ukuthi wonke umuntu ongenayo in our community well vetted. Ngezenzo zakhe. Hayi into other thing otherwise sizozithola manje ukuthi sesinenkinga. Sithi siyakha. Kunemidlwembe ehamba yosikhuluma kabi ihambe iyotshela belungu zonke izinto zethu. Because if you can be bought easily, if you are not awuzinzanga nje njenge jet pillar, to be stable ukuzinza. When Allah in your thoughts and in your decisions ufana nomhlaba. Umoya leo uhamba nawo. Umoya ngapho uhamba nawo. On a backbone. We are weak person. Mina ngiyayifaka position. Ngathi ukuthi ngizosebenzela umuntu omnyama namhlanje iconsistency is there. You will never find me another day. Sokufike lo mngane wangi-influencer ngenye indlela wathi hacho. Nayi Arab. Yekela lento yenzayo man lokhu rasa urasela belungu. Nayi Arab is fuck on like me man. Mina ngathi imoto kumele drive asika-invent. Weloko full of that's nothing. Easy man to hamba. How to show manje? How more full of Venice? Kula. He must the cars that we deserve. That thing is able to carry you. Uthi nje ngokomqondo press button la khona uyabevenasi yabo uyajapha zositshela ukuthi hey benzani manje I'm trying to say kahle ukuthi don't be enticed by lezi zinto lezi izinto zeyingane. Remember ukuthi thina when we invent izinto that stands the test of time. Hey, my invention eyingane la. Yini BMW? Yini jet? Jet is focal because they both polluting. There is no university. Somehow more. Sihlala at a certain position. Sends a certain breathing. Finish. Hey, man, the terrible high. And the footy communication aid. Telepathy. That's what we develop. Sikhulume, sizwane, siphendulane, singabonananga. uthini u-Anpu lapha? Ngenze ngikhulume ngaphandle kwa ilapho lento ilapho ntokazi. Hey, once you align nabo-Anpu abo-Oseti zonke lezi magic is automatic. Yikho ngithi makhehla sibadala. We are parents of humanity. You can't be stuck ezintweni zeingane. Izinto thina esisazozenza, they are amazing. Why? Because remember ngathi ibalance yabuya. It means ukuthi the potential we had, the potential ye-telepathy, the potential ye-lentuza shape shifting, the potential of astral travel. Yaqalwa yithi zonke lezo zinto. We're the first people to experience those things. Because of age kaSet wavaleka konke. Remember who said umbhidliza ngithi principle of entropy. Mina ukuthi yonke into isakazekile. Angithi isakazekile manje. Everything isakazekile emhlabeni. Idinga abazali ukuthi bayixoxe ibuyele the way bengakhona. And that there's no other nation except yourself who have that responsibility. So umsebenzi wethu mkhulu. Let us not be enticed by material things. Izinto zeingane. Njalo gogo. Thina gqoka boluwi Vuitton. Yilona bani obobush. Gqoka lezo zinto thina. Sigqoka izinto zethu, you know. Hey man. Oh, into le uthi so ulwela amatariyana wena. So yonoka mina because ufuna ukuyobhawa umashwabana. Oh Joe. Lesisibona kreni man. Ufike inyuku soyanoka. Hayi sengizokuthi abakhona ufaka umashwabana ngale last week. Ndoda. Umnokile that time. So asiphumeni kulo mqondo. Ngithekini you are rich. It's just that umcebo wenu uvalele. And yini okumele niukhulule lo mcebo. Ungalokho lihalela into zengane. Phela ungengane kini. Hey. Thokoza ke.
Yeah, so is it. Benati from the kingdom of Anpu.
Qaphikazi.
Ubuzivele size ngoAnpu. Mujehu.
Oh.
Jumping ship.
Mkhulu nginombuzo lana.
Sure.
Directed kuwo umuntu mkhamba ongabali.
Sure.
Ngiyakholwa nami ukuthi ezabantu abamnyama sizofika isikhathi lapho sekanga ngomkhathi i-system i-overthrow ikhulu lathi. Now manje njengoba i-system le isabu, if anyone uba ne-ability yokuqala i-business mhlawumbe yokuproduce ukudla or your juice or whatever, ngokuncane engikwaziyo i-system yakhona ukuthi ifike kuwo mawukuthi mhlawumbe uthengisa to a certain iyafika kuwe i-system ithi no mele uthole i-qualification ekanje, i-certificate esikanje ukuze uthengise ukudla ebantwini, meaning that they also have the control on ama-ingredients that you use yabo ukuthi no, this is what you can use. And then mawuthi-ke manje ama-company aproducer ukudla vele it's very processed, it's chemically pure, it's no longer very pure or organic. So like umbuzo ukuthi mhlawumbe now umuntu uyayiqala leyo nto, how do you dark such yabo like abo-halal like ubabalekela kanjani mhlawumbe for you to actually operate vele njengawo
Ubabaleka kanjani?
in terms of ukuthi bakuvumele ukuthi wena ukudla kwakho is certified ngale ndlela.
Oh, siyeza lapha. Siyeza khehla sizoba nebadge yethu ethi umphahla.
Yeah, of course.
That will be our halal. So, bayeke benze. Remember ukuthi amaJuda namaNdiya. The way leadership yabo is so wiser. They have ring-fenced their economy. Therefore, it means ukuthi bona they serve everybody, but they don't buy from other people.
Okay.
That's where we are going. Kulasi yakhona wena khehla sizoproducer esethu stamp. Right? But manje njengoba ngisho makhehla. Isikhathi asikafiki. So kutsenze lokho. Why? Because step 1 is not finalized. We haven't demonstrated black unity.
Of course.
Without that step having finalized, nothing will work. Any effort is it will fail. Step 1, this is where the Jews and the Indians started. For them to be not only the Indians, the Chinese. When they build a nation, when you build a nation, you put that foundation.
That's right.
Uloya abantu umqondo. Abantu must be so patriotic and loyal to themselves. Ukuthi kungafika iJuda la lizomthengisela into nge5 kepha usithole uyithengisa nge10 I don't buy from iJuda. Supporter usithole. Noma usithole dura nge5 kepha leyo mali is going to circulate amongst all of us. So, asikho lapho sisathunga le unity. Once the unity can be demonstrated, how is it? Because all of us now are bounded by one vision. Sure. Sure. Yambelana nalento bengisho earlier. Ukuthi everybody must start preparing, producing either a service or product now, in preparation for that ultimate takeover of our industry. Because into yenza ukuthi singahlonitshwa. When another man is feeding you, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
And that there are more than 1 million products okumele siwa replace. So everybody should be busy. Service or product currently. In preparation for that ultimate, step towards it.
Thokozeni. Thokoza mkhulu. I'm from the kingdom Yaranu.
I'm petty guys. Sure.
Mkhulu bengisacela ukubuza ukuthi ngendlu mayivuma kungakhoneka ukuthi sisungule ifund yethu ezobhekana namabhizinisi esizowa initiate thina ukuyenzela ukuthi sazi ukuthi if u-asset ngezomzekelo une-idea imali ayithole la esikhwameni sethu and then from lapho masekayisungulile ibhizinisi yakhe ayibuyise ngaphandle kwe-interest so that sonke sizokhona ukuthi siphakame ngesikhathi esisodwa.
No, wena khehla leyo nto leyo it's necessary. It's necessary kakhulu leyo nto leyo. The reason why we started that market, the market lesiqale because of the very same thing. Ukuthi ama businesses asesigodlweni yiwo who are supposed to sustain isikole. Out of my own business, i10% ngifaka lapha, i15% ngifaka lapha. If it becomes a culture yawo wonke umuntu, angeke sidinge anybody for us to be funding our own things. But the level is got to be practicalized. I know theory. Because it has been in theory ever since. Now our business we haven't found that resonance, Lama business as they are growing and they are supported by Abantu GK. Therefore, all of us are conscious of what is saying. Now, in whatever business ventures I do, Niazi, this is a company that produces this. Every year, kumele kube ne 10% eza kule kithi akhuluma ngayo. Everybody who's operating a business, then asinankinga. Kunini khuluni aku practicalize. Please arrange abantu abahluzekile la emakhaya. Because it's one of the things that since those hands are good. Khona manje we are going to Epitori lapha sine concert, right? I-concert kahle kahle ingafundwa yini? Huh? We can fund. And the same funder with the hope of getting interest, payment out of the money we put. The festival in September. You start investing now. Or kufuneka malini? I know mina ngi 5 rand. After the concert, it's only 20 rand. Do you understand? It's as simple as that. He learned what he says that paying that too much. Nothing moves without us feel what somebody is helping us. We need to move away from it. Because in future, masitinga something siyahlala sonke la. Oh, kuthingakala malini? Sibangaki? Who can afford this? Then siyacalculate siyayifaka lapha. It's a joint thing. You understand? I need developing there.
Mina feeling yam ukuthi kwangathi siyasaba ukukhuluma ngemali la esikoleni.
Injalo.
Ayikho into eyenzakalayo ngaphandle kwemali.
Thokoza.
Masizala isikoleni siyadla. Masingene toilet kune toilet paper. Kunamanzi. Somebody is paying for it. Fanele thina sizibambele. Ukuncane kungakanani. I think we need to get away from into yokusaba ukukhuluma ngemali. Into ezosibuyisela emuva leyo. Engeke makunohambo fanele sibale ukuthi abantu abahambayo bawungaki. Ungakhiphe yakho kuphela. Keep so that each and every single person ofunayo ukuhamba anganalo
abangakhona
ahambe angasali umuntu engenamali. Fanele kuphume nje ukuthi le trip le izocosta 10,000. Divide that by abantu abakhonayo. Ufake ungabali ukuthi malini. I think futhi ne mentality yemali we need to change it.
Sure.
Imali sinayo yethu. Iyenzwe yithina idalwe yithina, it is ours. Ungabali imali, there's a saying engakwazi ukuyibeka ukuthi ungabali imali, focus on what money can buy. I think ngifuna ukusho into kanjalo ukuthi focus mangenza example, focus on the trip ukuthi wena ufuna ukuya ku trip, ufuna ukuhamba futhi namanye amaphepha. Ungabusanaka ukuthi izobuyaphi leyo mali, uzolocela bandeke ucele into onayo, imali unayo.
Sure.
You just need to have in your mind the picture ukuthi ngifuna ukuya le. And then it will happen. Angazi ukuthi kanjani nami, but
no, sure.
It does happen. So masuqala ubala amasenti, ubala ukuthi i-trip is 850 bese uza naloyo 850. Kodwa unako ukuthi ungabhadala more. Yabona ubuyisela yonke into emuva. I can't remember if it was 2 weeks or nini. Onkule athi mawuthola isambulelo ungasipheshini. Isambulelo masithi bhadalala abantu abawu5. Do that.
Yebo.
Do that so that isambeni sonke lento iyangihlukumeza mina emoyeni ukuthi abanye basala because of imali.
No, sure.
I thought abanye abasa ngidiscover manje ingihlukumezile and futhi ngizoyenza ukuthi ingaphindi ingihlukumeze.
No, sure.
Ukuthi ngizothatha 1 or 2 engizohamba nabo bayobona bezwe bayoparticipate kulento esiyenzayo. Kunamakhetha asebenzayo la ekhaya and I think kusala bona isikhathini esiningi.
No, okwamanje Ndlovukazi lapho siyazama siyazama ukuthi noma kanjani because sathatha isinqumo basinceda every Sunday they are here sifike itende itulo yonke into. So ukubonga kwethu is to make sure ukuthi kuwo wonke lama, you know, that's my commitment. Whatever happens, they are going to be there. But manje if lento enye into wena ndovukazi sorry ukukulenduza abantu aba understand the alchemy. If you understand the alchemy, you would understand ukuthi lento indlovukazi ekhuluma ngayo i-alchemy, because you give from the bottom from your heart, especially when we go to this cardinal point. Ngokwesintu sazi ukuthi uzenzele inhlanhla ngale. Mawukhona wenzela abanye abantu. Idlozi liyakubonga. Ubonga idlozi. Idlozi lalo muntu. Lo muntu bekefuneka la. Ende bekefuneka la, idlozi lakhe lifuna bela. Kepha akakhoni. Kepha wena ngenhliziyo yakho. Mekafika lapha kwenzakala lento idlozi elifuna. Idlozi selibuya lizokubonga. Do you understand? Uthole nje hayi unenhlanhla nje khona izinto ozibambayo nje zimane ivuleke. It's because ubonga umoya ongawuboni. Abantu don't realize the power in that. Ukuthi manje hayi no angikwazi ukukhiphela abantu bangijwayela kabi ngisebenze kabi le mali kabuhlungu le mali. Therefore I'm not going to give it to anybody. Uyasivalela wena. Uyasivalela because the more you do for other people is the more uzenzela inhlanhla for yourself. So ngiyabonga ukuthi u-raise. So ngiyacela ani-organizeni something. Please ni-engage. Enye into kumele siyibuke. I-content lesipushayo is very important. And manje kunabantu abafikayo who still don't have a grasp ye-content at a fundamental level. It can't be me who organizes ama-classes anjalo. It has got to come from you. Hayi thina sihlangene, this is what we've decided upon. Cool. How can we then arrange into enjengaleyo? Yenzakale. Because the more you read, lolu lwazi lwejula la ngaphakathi kwena bese kuyaliphila. Mawuliphila uliphilisa. Awuphilisi wena kuphela, uphilisa namadlozi akho who have been waiting for ages to reach this level. So content is very important, Makesha Njofukazi. Now Kesha ngiyacela ake nizameni just once a week. Once a week. It's either physically or through ilenduza. Internet or whatever. But kube nesikhathi la nihlangana khona bese ke i-content iyadiscuss. Ngoba the reason why I'm pushing that izinto ziyavuleka. I-calendar is going to be accepted as the reality yase South Africa. Kuzodinga abantu abane content. Akhandele sekuthi no mele siyolanda abanye abantu le kube yiba bapushelele. Yini? Who've got to ready yourself now? Ukuthi the date itwe makumele sideploy a team of 50 le Durban. We are able to do that. Why? Because siyazi ukuthi nikhona, you have internalized the content. And the leyo once the calendar is accepted, iza nemsebenzi engakanani? Iza nemsebenzi engakanani? Nina niyoqashwa nibhadala kubo 40,000 to come and teach about the calendar. Manje why this Marsha? Huh? Yonke indila yini manje kumele ni-internalize because lendo is your future. calendar has got to be taught in schools. How many schools do we have here? Unomkhulu is not going to do all these things. You are supposed to do these things. No, because very soon. The right people department very soon, and the they'll be forced by Umoya to do the right thing. So as is preparing spending ready. Makumatiwa 9 million contract here in Wati as 2 million. Manje sis crash makhala manje. Kanti mele sibe ready to deliver those books and to teach what is in those books. Let them do it. Bakuvuse ngo 4-3 ekuseni hawu uyashaya nje no man. Yabona? Yikho mele si internalize leto iza ne wealth. Let me say that iza ne wealth. And then that internalizes that knowledge. You will never be poor again. Because you will be so much in demand. So I'm sorry. Listen, I'm about jet. What was the other? What am I? Hey, that's so good. Sometimes, hey, stuck in there. I love it. Here's the guy. 2 times I come in. Huh? The one that I'm passing to I5, well, in the life strategy. Away. Assisa so cold in future. Funamba drive. Sineka zethu. Lento kusiloko siyaqasha iphelile. And it's going to happen soon. Sooner than what you think. Yonke into esiyidingayo sizoba nayo. Do you understand? Sizoba neendawo zethu. Siyoakha in all 4 cardinal points. We are building imisamo. So that mesifika lapha. Hoy, asalale ematendeni. Saka nice structures there. Mesifika lapha sineendawo zethu esilala kuzo. And they were not rushed because asisebenza umlungu siyazisebenza. Makumele sibe lapho for 7 days. It's okay. Siyazi nje thina ukuthi yonke into is sorted. It's aligned. So nentupeke sikuyo iyaphela. Iyaphela very soon. Njengoba ngitshela kanje. Kungavuka nje one day ukuthi awusirili bamqoshile ubalekile. Kungena ipresident entsha. Ipresident entsha ithi zibuyele emasisweni. Ha? Iyajiya yonke into like that. Yini-ke manje we are going to be advising people. So get yourself ready. Opportunities are opening up. Ingathi opportunity mayifika la ithola ukuthi hayi wena usalele. You understand? Izondlula la yini. Imali yeza, lejike iyeza mkhulumi ihaza. Yonke lento siyenza iwash. We have a clock that we are going to launch very soon. Each clock here to have an anti-clockwise. It's ready. There. She's going to present in a week's time. Let's go for guys in that. Do you understand? All this e-watch, a wristwatch. People are busy looking at designs. So that it's a Mobilization uhambe according to revolution of earth. Revolution of earth is not clockwise. It's counterclockwise. So ihamba kanje. Now mawubukile. Awusabuki manje as a colonized nigger. Esawubuka ukuthi hayi no ngihamba ngesikhathi se-nature because that is nature's time. African time. Yeah. Remember, Guti, there was this thing they called the Greenwich Meridian.
That's right.
You need a Greenwich Meridian. The Queen.
That's right.
When they took over, I-Africa yonke bahamba babulala abantu everywhere. They forced everybody to align with the Greenwich Meridian. Greenwich Meridian, it's a fake line. Amen. You understand? The true meridian, ihamba lapha, lapho dlula khona inzalo yelanga, iyosho le. The pyramid of Giza. The pyramid of Giza is at the center of Earth. This is where calculation for time started. You understand? So umlungu usiconfusile. That's why uvuka ekuseni, you've lost 6 hours. Yenzakala kanjani leyo? Because which meridian? So yizo zonke lezi zinto lezi that you guys need to master. Ngoba kuzobe nisebenzele leyo. Angithi niyabona ngiyajuluka. Every day nisebenzana ngane. So wena mawurelaxile uyitshele unama agendas ahambile uyongifunela ijuju lemalawo. Ngeke sisebenze la kimi. Sekozini. Ukhona umuntu Marco.
Anpu.
Anpu. Anpu. Good to see you guys.
You know, Mtata, you know, Bakolage, the Mulu, or member of the GK as well. Yeah. And the Namsanje Butetwa, the energy about the player, and then there's you know, Anpu.
Yes.
And I come to Pilayo, Papanda Gasaza. You know, who goes to Pile. Ngiphili leyo kumele ube nesazi kunjalo ube umuntu okwaziyo kumzingela umuntu umuntu okwaziyo kumhlonipha omunye umuntu okwaziyo ukungena ezinyaweni zomnye umuntu so that into omunye umuntu ayifilayo ikwazi ukuyifila so ukuze uphile kumele ube nesazi. Then if a sleep says I'll kill you feel you're dead. Spiritually you are dead. Tell me physically but feel so kubalekile kakhulu ukuthi sibe ngabantu abazovuselela umoya spirits sesazela ukuthi ukuze sibe ngabantu abazophila. Ne mistakes esizenzayo right now as isizwe sinento yokwenza noba asinaso isazela or even nabo banaso isazela i-colonialism is suppressive, you know, because Ikawe, which is a colonial, you know, institution, a church, in a school and a church, the institutions as if in Africa, the European, specifically to target isazela sethu ukubulala isazela sethu so that sibe the monsters.
Sure.
You know, sibe the vampires. Abantu abaphila be willing, be able to kill, bengenandaba, bengenasazela ezikusenzeka like even as bethetho malunga nento ukuthi abantu abahluphekayo abacela kumhlaba wabo abacolonize kuwo. But they look when you say like 12,500. Whereby your resources was the owners, the criminals are London. But they are own people bakwazi ukuthi bababulala to protect their interests. These criminals are London, you know, because was pets zezi-criminal zelanani zizinto ezibonakalisa ukuthi abantu abazi-politicians ngabantu abangenaso ka-Anpu baphulukene nabo then bathenwa zi-colonialists baba zi-agents of the very same black you know, vampires, bulala, the genocide all over the world, colonizing, raping, killing, you know, enslaving abanye abantu, you know. So, colonialism is kupide indlela yethu, ubuntu bethu, you know, saya kuba ngabantu abanobuntu, you know, ngoku omnye umuntu awumboni eyiphathi yakho, but umbona eyenye into. But kuthiwa eAfrika umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu, you know. So ukuze ube ngumuntu kumele ureflecteke komnye umuntu.
Sure.
Kumele uzibone komnye umuntu ukuthi ungubani.
Sure.
You know. Ungajonge esipilini wena ugqiba ukuthi ungubani just because wena ngamehlo wakho uyazibona. Awukaziboni. But abanye abantu ngabo abakuvezayo ukuthi ungumuntu onjani.
Sure.
Ubona ngendlela abakuthetha ngayo. Indlela bathetha ngayo ngawe yonke loo nto leyo. So it's very important ukuthi sibe ngabantu abazovuselela isazela, sibe ngabantu abazoqonda le nto yesazela as yinto essential for even impilo yethu ngokwengqondo, you know. Yeah, because if awunasazela awukwazi nokuphila ngokwengqondo. Njengoba esithi umkhulu ukuthi into esenhloko iyavelana nento esenhliziyweni. So if ukhonaptekile ngokwenhliziyo soze ube insane. So holistic, you know, akwazi ukuthi ube ngumuntu chaotic, you know, kwenye icala then kwenye icala ube upright and full, you know. So ngizama ukuthi bantu bakuthi kuhle kahle ngabantu abazivuselela ngohlobo. Umsebenzi we-GK is very important ngoba thini ukuvuselela isizwe. Ukwakha isizwe, especially the-African Nation Building Program, for which abantu abaninzi abasakho kuyo, abantu abaninzi bazi-agents ze-colonialism. You know, there are very few of us abane-commitment ekubuilding i-Africa, you know. Abafuna ukuyibhilda i-Africa away from i-framework yase-Europe, away from i-Dutch, Roman, English, Greek law, you know, for which sidominatwa yiyo kule society siphila kuyo, but ukwakha i-Africa ibe based kwi-African laws, indigenous laws eziphuma kuthi singabantu balapha kwelilizwe. So ingase sibe ngabantu abazoqhubeleka bevuselela lo moya ukuthi ingqondo zethu so that the society yethu ikwazi ukuthi ibe lezoreflected.
Ukesha is one of the people we started this with. Mainly GK. Let's start in New Year, Tina Bessie celebrated. I'm sure we would just gather around Numli, Neku. We didn't say we don't have resources, therefore we can't start. We started. Ukesha is from Transkar. All the time, But now, what I'm trying to say, Uguchi, he's a good example of Abandaban Sabel, because he's been there over 10 years. Hey, over 10 years. Ukesha, loyal to Moya, not loyal to Mkulu is my friend, but he's loyal to Moya. Yingakakhuluma namhlanje ngoNembeza. Once ungenanembeza we are finished. Ngiyabonga Kesha. Ngiyabonga istance sakho. You are an example of abantu base-GK abezala. They should be like you. Ukesha ngakumbona kusasula. Hayi kusasa sekushintshile ungenyinto. You are consistent kulento yenzayo. And he always teaches about GK wherever he is. You know, so ngiyabonga ukuthi ufikile namhlanje. especially sikhuluma ngonembeza, because izinto ezenza ukuthi even black initiatives zibulawa inento lack of nembeza. Once people you get corrupted in your heart, you see things that are not there, then you then become chaotic in an organization or in a grouping of people. So you must never find yourself. Bakhona uyazi ukhetha banengabi beza la baphume what, because they can't stand the test of time. La uyatestwa la i-resolve yakho mawuthi wena unesabelo salelo umoya uyakutesta, they put you through ama-test amathize. Siyabonga ke, you are a shining example of abantu ababhilivela kule nto yekhemisi. Thokoza ke.
Mina ngizokhuluma ngendaba yentengisayo.
Thokoza.
Njengoba niyazi
Angabuza ngapha Khehla, please. That's a very important message.
dumela
Thokoza.
ke na ke fort ka lebitso go itse mang from the kingdom of Asa. Anpu. Nito bolela mailana le taba ya 29 September. So ne ke re issue ya proposal a e ikuda boletse gore sentse re thusa. So proposal e re some of you le bereka go dipolekeng tse right gore re ka kry-a di-resources tsa go thusa issue ya everything. So ne ke re proposal e re whoever o le willing gore o batla proposal ba ka isa somewhere, then I can born and then come forward and then this thing will be a success as a community.
Thokoza ke. Abukhetha ke yibo ke ama-promoters for i-29. Yibo abantu aba-organizer everything for le attraction. You know, that commit unity. Into si-mobilizayo ke thina, international support. We want, you know, mesingathola nje abantu abamnyama from America, London, wherever, so that it then becomes a culture, a pilgrimage. So that's why we are promoting. That's what we are promoting currently. And namhlanje ngo-9 we have interview no ulenduza Dr. Obachaka. Obachaka is one of the gurus. He's at the level yabo Theophilo Benga, all these people about Henry Clark. He's right there, same dala, same cool. But intention yet is to then we need to form this unity international. We need black Americans. We need blacks in China. We need blacks in London. So wherever there are black people, we need to start mobilizing. You know, and we are saying only one thing. Pilgrimage, it's an easy sell. You know, see.